Ugh, not another Facebook group. I get it. I totally do. But how can Facebook groups, specifically the right one, help you up your network marketing game and take your prospecting to a whole nother level? Well, it's important to know that there's actually two different types of Facebook groups that you can use for network marketing, specifically network marketing prospecting. One, in my opinion, is highly recommended, and the other one is cool if you have a bunch of extra time. But that one can actually be a little bit of a waste of time, just in my personal opinion. So let's talk about it. Hey, my friend, welcome to the Wired to Crush It show. This is the place that we talk all about business, marketing, and money strategies to help you grow a wildly successful life. My name is Tanya Eliza. I am your host, and I have been in the network marketing profession since 2009, building my team 100% online using automated selling and recruiting system. I've built a multiple seven-figure brand and business, so this stuff works if you do something with it. So today, since we're going to be kind of debunking the whole, should we start a Facebook group for network marketing prospecting purposes? Because Facebook groups are really important for network marketing success and prospecting. At least they have been with my business, but there's like a right way to do it. And then there's also a wrong way to do it. We're going to be talking all about it. But since we're talking about growing a Facebook group to help you prospect for your network marketing business, I put together a brand new resource for you that's absolutely free, one of my freebies, and I call it Connect and Conquer, the Networker's Guide to a Profitable Facebook Group. Now, I have that ready for you. It's very fun, it's very well designed, and it's action planned for you to just go through step by step so you don't miss anything on creating a group like we're going to talk about that helps you with your network marketing success. You can head over to the blog at tanyaeliza.com/329. I'll leave a link where you're listening or watching this episode in the show notes, and you can head over there and get that free resource. So there's two different types of groups that you can think of when you're using these groups as tools to help you grow your network marketing business and for prospecting purposes, for sales closing, team building purposes. The first type is called like a community group, and then the other type is called a presentation group. So there's a difference between the two, and I'm going to explain the two the way that I best know how to explain it through my experience. And things have changed for me over the years. What worked 6 years ago in my business doesn't necessarily always translate in working today. So it's important to always know that you're getting the most up-to-date information. And so I want to share my experience with you because this is where things have changed a little in my business. So group type number one, which is your community Facebook group. Some people would call this like a prospecting group or brand group, but a good example of this group type is the group that I have called the Wired to Crush It community. And we've changed names over the years, but I've had this group and this community. It's a free community that anybody in my tribe or in my target audience or my niche audience can come and join. And this is where I post value and build a community of people who are interested in a certain topic. For my brand and business, it happens to be marketing and freedom, and entrepreneurship is the topic of that group. Now, I've had that group for over 6 years now, and we've grown that group to over 39,000 entrepreneurs over the years. Now, I started this group as a way to build my brand and to create a community, almost like a list of people who are interested in a certain topic. And I see a lot of people doing this, and it is a really good idea, except for you have to be prepared for the pros and cons, right? With every pro, sometimes there's a con. And the biggest thing that we saw have a change in the business was people's interest levels are very different online than they were 6 years ago. So I started this group 6 years ago, and I wanted to have a community where, again, yes, I could track entrepreneurs and business owners because the information that I was selling and I do sell is marketing training and education. And I also sell, a network marketing opportunity. I have this network marketing opportunity where I teach people to have more freedom and add another income stream. So that was my tribe, and I wanted to have this community to really attract that tribe. And back 6 years ago when I did this, it really did help the brand and business. I think we increased our revenue by around 30% by having this group, and this group of people were in one area where we could have one area to present our offers, present our value, build up our brand credibility. And it was really great back then. Now, where I think things have changed today and what we're actually looking at doing, we haven't decided to do this yet, but we're looking at doing this, is maybe not focusing so much on the free group, because what we've noticed is that no matter what we've really tried, our engagement on that group is down. And I think it's because people's attention online is vastly different today than it was 6 years ago. Another thing is that we notice that people are a part of so many different things online that for them to pay attention to a free group, that's just not really their cup of tea anymore. And what I've learned is that when people pay, they actually pay attention. When somebody gets something for free, they don't value it as much. So one of the things that we're looking at doing is transitioning this group into just our paid community. So basically you have to pay a certain amount to be a part of the community, or you have to be a client or a customer of ours in some way to get access to the effort that we're putting in to provide value to a certain group of people. Because it takes time to post and grow a group, that I want to make sure that whatever we're working towards or wherever we're investing either time or money, there is positive ROI in a big way that comes from that. And what I've noticed now with these community groups or these brand building groups is that people's attention spans are spread all over the place. So we want to bring them in a different way. Now, it's not to say that these community groups or brand groups don't work, because I see a lot of people do have success with them, but they're more of a group where you're inviting your tribe and your niche audience that would be great as a customer or teammate of yours, and then you're dripping on them value to make that buying decision. And I think that that's a good thing to have, and you may consider trying it. Just know that it's going to take a lot of effort to build that up. And now what we're seeing is that in our free groups, our value groups, the engagement is down. Now, we might switch up or pivot that strategy, but these are just things that we're noticing. So that's one group type that you could consider, because you're building your brand, you're building your tribe around one centralized topic in a community group. So if you have extra time and you want to start a community group, you can test it out for yourself. The other type of group is a presentation group. Now, I highly, 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 highly recommend a presentation group. This will provide your business with so much leverage. So for us in our network marketing company, we have a presentation group. And basically how we use that presentation group is whenever we have somebody that's interested and they want to learn more, we actually have two groups. One presentation group is for our products, if somebody's interested in more information about products. And then we have another information group, a presentation group about the business. So if somebody is interested in the benefits of a side hustle or having their own home business, we put them in that group to get the information. Now, what I would do today is a little bit different than what I would do 6 years ago when I was starting my community group. I would actually put that as one. I would amalgamate your community group with your presentation group and just focus on one group. Now, I was really lucky that our team that we work with in our network marketing company, we already have a group in our team that everybody gets to leverage. And I like that. So if something's already started, we don't recreate the wheel, because you have to remember these groups take a little bit of effort, if not a lot of effort, to keep value going in the group, to keep the engagement high in the group. So collaboratively with our team, we already have one of these. And so whenever I'm talking to somebody online or somebody's opted into my automated selling machine and they say, yes, Tanya, I'm interested in learning more about XYZ, I go, great. How soon can you carve out about 15 or 20 minutes? I can pop you into a Facebook group that we have, and I can tag you in some of the information, and you can get all the information in there. You can see other people's success stories and testimonials. It's a really cool, exciting community. I'd love to invite you in, but I need like 15, 20 minutes for you to carve out to go through the information that I show you first in there. How soon can you do that? So then they're excited. I've built up that excitement in there. Now, the reason why this group works so well, it does the selling and telling and showing and follow-up automatically for you as the network marketer without you having to do all of that. And not to mention, you get a plethora of social proof that people can see other people getting results, not just you saying that this is amazing or you're just getting all the results. All the social proof and excitement is in this presentation group. So it helps leverage your ability to sell so much easier and faster. One of the most important things that I love about having a presentation group, and if you have an active team and everybody's posting and you teach your team how to react and how to engage in the group, everybody's adding value. So it's not just one person having to add value all the time. Everybody's sharing their story. It's creating more social proof. Everybody that's popped in there as a prospect looking at the information, they see the excitement of the team and the community, and they want to be a part of something bigger than themselves. And yes, they're getting the information that they need to make a decision, but it's the feeling that they get in there. So one of the things that I love about this the most is that it's an automatic built-in drip/follow-up system for your business. Because let's say you have somebody that's interested. They say, yes, Tanya, I can hop in the group and take a look at the information. I can do that tonight. I've got 15 minutes tonight. I'll go, great. I put them in the group. I communicate where for them to watch the information. And then I say, okay, great. I'm going to follow up with you tomorrow and see what you liked best and get some feedback. Sound cool? And then they're like, yes. So then I put them into the group, and let's say their life just gets busy. And they either don't watch the information that I put them in front of, or they don't have time to, and just life kind of takes over. It happens to the best of us. And let's say I try to follow up with them, and again, life's still in the way, and I can't really get a solid connection. I cannot get a solid decision from them right away. But guess what's happening? During the week, our team's posting stories, welcoming new people, showcasing, highlighting, conversing, engaging in the group, all exciting stuff's happening in the group. And every time that happens collaboratively with the team, our prospects that we're putting into the presentation group is seeing that. It's an automatic drip follow-up system. And for people that are getting started in network marketing, especially on the business side, but yes, even on the product side of making a product buying decision, it's timing for everybody. And we never know what the right time is for that person. They just know what the right time is for themselves. And so when we're, maybe forgotten about them, and I've had this happen, I've forgotten about prospects I've put in there and couldn't connect with them, but they see something that resonates with them maybe a month down the road that gets posted in that group, and they reconnect back and they're like, Tanya, I saw so-and-so post this. It was a great story, or I loved seeing this, or this was a new thing that I saw, a new product or a new part of the comp plan or whatever. And they connect back because of the automatic follow-up system that's built into these presentation groups. They connect back, they start the conversation, and boom, we're able to re-spark that interest and hopefully move them through the decision process. Now, my highest recommendation is if you don't have a presentation Facebook group, that's the first thing that I would work on putting together for you and your team. And if you already have one, a part of your team, dive into it more, really become a part of the community, contribute to the community in a big way because you're utilizing it as a tool. Build up that tool as much as possible, have a footprint in that. And if you are thinking like, I want to build my own brand and I want to have my own community group, just know that the presentation group is the most important. That's the tool that gets people to decide. The other group, the community group for your own brand, it's a great extra idea if you have extra time, but the most powerful group, in my opinion, is your presentation group. And if you can, put them all in one and do less work because you want to work less and earn more. That is my philosophy. And remember, we have a brand new resource and freebie that will help you with this called Connect and Conquer, the Networker's Guide to a Profitable Facebook Group. Pick that up, go over to the blog. I'm sure you're going to love it. You can head over to TanyaEliza.com/329 or click the link somewhere in the show notes of where you're watching or tuning into the episode. Subscribe to the show if you like this information and share this with anybody that you think would find as much value as you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Now let's go crush our week.